Hello everyone, and welcome to my new YouTube writing channel. My name is Dali. I am an upcoming author working on a fantastic project which we will discuss soon. For now, this will be the introduction video. I'll be providing some background about myself as a writer, explaining the future plans for the channel, and talking about what direction I am expecting my writing career to take. To start off, let me talk a bit about myself. I want my audience to get a better idea of who I am. I am currently 18 years old. I attend a community college from which I will transfer to a 4-year institution. My two favorite hobbies are writing and gaming. I am pretty good with technology and am currently pursuing a bachelor's in computer science. Okay, so that was some of my background. Now let's talk about my writing. I officially began writing novels when I was 15. This was the moment where I truly realized that I had a passion for writing. I've also known deep down that I did, but I didn't embrace it until then. I remember back in elementary school, I hated yet loved writing. I remember in the 4th grade we had an assignment to write a short story. I tried to write a fan fiction short about Scooby-Doo. I never finished it, unfortunately. I also tried to write a zombie story, which is pretty much gone for now. As the years went by, I slowly began taking more of an interest in writing. It got to the point where it was a must. I had to find every chance I could to write a story. In school, I took every opportunity. In 6th grade, I wrote a series of short stories about bullying. They were meant to be funny, and I wrote them in the style of the Home Alone movies. To this day, I know not of their whereabouts. Those stories are pretty much gone. Then in high school, in English class, we were reading The Pit and the Pendulum by Edgar Allan Poe. The English teacher gave us an assignment to write a story of what if we were the ones in the story. I took this assignment as another chance and had it read aloud to the class. It even had a cool twist at the end, and people actually liked it. We even had a little discussion about it. There was also a time during my junior year where I wrote a short story called Trip to Disney or something like that. My teacher read it and said, "Yeah, it seems that you were really into it." Later during that same year, I asked him if he could read the first chapter of a novel I was working on, and he did so gladly. He was one of the people who helped me with my second novel. The first was not yet completed, and it still isn't, but I switched in order to come back to it later. The first novel was where my writing, both novels are part of the same series, might I add, truly began, and it was something I was very committed to, but didn't always have the time to work on it. Just briefly, I want to talk about something. This may end up being cut from the video, but there was a time where a particular person in my life, a good friend, very helpful and caring, who implanted the very thought of even attempting to write a novel within me. Mind you, this isn't something that just anyone can do. We'll refer to her as Lacey in reference to one of her novels. Anyway, Lacey inspired me to begin writing novels because she showed me the one that she had written, and I thought it was pretty good. It was then and only then where I said, if she can do it, I can do it. And this was true. I had come so far, and I have her as well as many others to thank for all their support. I like to think that if it wasn't for her, I would have never started writing books when I did, and I've come so far, I'm almost near the finish line, and I fully intend on crossing it. As of now, I have begun the writing process of 3 novels, the 2 I briefly discussed, and the one I am currently working on, which is another story in itself, one I will discuss later on. Oh, and it's from a different series as well. Speaking of the future, I would like to move on to my upcoming plans for the channel. Right now, I have no upload schedule. I will only put up videos when I can, due to school and, well, my writing. I have a few things planned. I will be uploading short stories, maybe some book/movie reviews, some updates on my writing progress, writing tips based on my experience, anything that has to do with writing, and maybe later on I will do a cover review. This all to come within the next coming months. Maybe once the book is in publishing, I will tease some excerpts on social media, but maybe, because I know this is obvious, but I am extremely protective of my work and ideas, so this is a maybe. Now let's get into some of the more good stuff. The direction of my career as a writer. I'm working on a massive project, as I mentioned before. It's not just my book, it's something entirely bigger I have taken on the very task of writing an epic. Not just any epic, it's something I like to call an epic mystery. Yes, it is a series. That's two series I am working on. And believe me, this project is even bigger than you know. What does this have to do with my career? Well, it has a lot to do with it. I am attempting to write a series in the same league as Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and anything else you can think of. I want these books to be well known in the coming time. I know this is something unrealistic to many, but sometimes you have to aim high. I'm hoping to do interviews, book signings, and other special events once my name is out there. This is one of the reasons why I am writing. I want to put myself out there and show the world that if you really want to achieve something, if you really want it, it's not about luck, and that you will accomplish it. In final words, the true purpose of this channel is not only to market my work and build an audience, but also to demonstrate that anyone can achieve if they are solemnly willing to achieve. For those who come across this video, your support will greatly be appreciated and rewarded once my novel releases. I will offer exclusive deals or promotions as much as I can. The book is far from finished, but it is always good to begin the construction of a fan base early on. One last thing I want to point out is, I'm not saying my books will be the best thing you'll ever read, but I do in fact desire an ultimate success in the end. I just want people all over the world to enjoy my work, and I'm willing to do what is necessary. I want the best for my books is really all I'm saying. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in my next video, hopefully in the following week. And I know this video didn't sound very emotional or anything. I know I might sound a little boring, but I'm kind of new to this YouTube thing, and I don't know, it's kind of difficult. So hopefully you guys understand that, and yeah, so I'll try to get a video out there as soon as I can, and yeah, so a lot's in store for the coming months for this channel. So I hope you guys appreciate this, and thanks for watching again. So laters.
See ya. Dozen boys under my care.
What do you want me to do?